Joined now on the phone line by Impala Platinum spokesperson, Mr. Johan Theron, to give the company's view of the latest developments. A very good evening to you and thank you very much for joining us. Now, first of all, Mr. Theron, your reaction to AMCU's threat to down tools if negotiations fail regarding the 13,000 possible job cut.
Good evening. Yeah, I think it was encouraging to hear that AMCU is committed to a process of consultation to sit down with government, with ourselves and all social partners to try and explore and see how many jobs we can save. Of course, we understand that when processes don't follow and the outcomes are not to their liking, they always have the right to strike. It's a constitutional right. We respect that. We understand that. And of course, it's something that they will have to consider carefully when we get there. But we remain hopeful that we will be able to get to a reasonable outcome without the need of strike action.
Now, the Minister of Mineral Resources has said that Implat's decision to actually announce the possibility of job cuts while there is engagements between the ministry as well as the company is somewhat arrogant. What's your comment on that?
Yeah, so the minister's only been there for a short while, so I can understand his frustration. But I think it's important to just clarify that what we have not done is we have not issued a Section 189 to retrench 13,000 people. In fact, what we've done is we've announced that the company for a long period of time now is loss-making, unsustainably so, and despite all the efforts within our control, we have not been able to put it on a place where it's economically secured. So moving forward, we thought it was important to make an announcement so that everybody understands the entire business at its risk, and to come up with what we consider to be the best plan, which we've announced, which is a 2-year plan that would save at least 27,000 people, but with the understanding that the 2-year period gives us the opportunity for consultation with government and the unions, where we jointly can look at these problems and see what else can be done to save more jobs.
And something else that AMCU mentioned was that they feel that if there was a job cut of about 13,000, it would plunge the country's economy into deeper poverty. Would you agree with that?
So certainly the economy is not in a good space, and certainly job cuts of that magnitude would be devastating to the economy. So we are very, very concerned about that. And it's not just our own company. I would suggest that within the region where we mine, there's probably double or triple that amount of jobs at risk today. So it's absolutely imperative that we work together and that we find solutions to ensure that we protect jobs as best as we can. This economy just simply cannot afford to lose any more jobs.
And just lastly, your thoughts on the issue of nationalizing mines. Do you think that that is an option to actually carry out?
Yeah, so it's very difficult for me to talk about government policy in this regard, but certainly the state, I know, does own a state-owned mining company. So there are areas where the state is already involved in mining. There was a time where it sounded like they wanted to expand that. So for the state to own mining companies doesn't necessarily just have to be nationalized. Part of the process that we're busy with now, they could certainly take over commercially some of those assets. And, certainly if we are not willing to commercially interact, then nationalization is always an option to them. Whether that would be a better outcome going forward, that's debatable, and it's not for me to say, but it's certainly one of the things that can be considered in the broader consultation process.
Mr. Theron, thank you very much for joining us this evening and giving us Implat's perspective on this matter.